welcome back to the High Sierra Report. I'm your host, Kat Lauricella, and I have a very special guest in the studio with me. I have Ray Goodenough from the Center of Higher Learning and author of Parrellel Journeys. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. So your book, Parrellel Journeys, can you tell us a little bit about what it's about?
Well, it's about a memoir of myself and my daughter who were separated for 33 years and through a vast miracle or a set of miracles were reunited. And we, after being reunited, found that we had basically traveled the same roads separately and experienced the ability or the grace to turn our lives around. And that's basically a record of dysfunction, and then having turned our lives around and being reunited as a father-daughter.
And what made you decide to write the book with your daughter?
Well, when we first talked about it and realized the incredible journey that we had undertaken, it's a story that should be told. At first, we thought it was going to be for fathers who've been reunited with daughters or vice versa. And as it worked itself around to what it is today, it's basically for everybody.
And it actually starts at the beginning of your journey, your life.
A lot of background from childhood. One of the things that it emphasizes is how we reestablish or relive our family scripts or our family's behavior, and we just mimic it, create it, and relive it. And this is a story of how it can be broken, how that script can be broken and no longer will fly from generation to generation.
And it's very interesting because it's actually written from two separate narratives, yourself and your daughter's.
Right, every other chapter, my daughter and what took place for her during that time period, and then me, and then daughter and me, every other chapter, and it's very, very obvious, two very different voices.
Very different voices, yeah, and I like the way it's
My daughter is a writer. She is magic with words, and I'm a storyteller, and it's very different, but different perspective, how she saw it and how I saw it.
Right.
And the same happening.
And what do you hope that people who pick up your book and read it will get out of it?
We really, I think it's a history or a memoir proving that anything, no matter how deep or how shallow, any issue can be resolved. And it doesn't matter. That's just our story. And anybody else's bag of worms or anybody else's situations can be resolved. And we're living proof of it.
And what's your favorite part of the book?
Oh boy. Certainly when the miracle that took place, my wife had made a phone call, and it started the whole miracle. It's the base of the whole book. That miracle, how we were reunited after so many years.
And if people want to get a hold of your book, where can they get a copy? Where can they go buy it?
They can do it on Amazon. Probably the best is contact me personally, 530-545-0809, or our website, parrelleljourneys.net. But we have signed copies that I would basically give a personal message to anybody, especially local. Also, Gia Lysias, the little store on Tulloch Avenue, who carries a lot of local stuff, is carrying it for us. The Tahoe Cafe has carried it for me.
Fantastic.
But I'm here, available any minute, any time. I would love to provide it. It's a story that should be told.
Thanks, Ray, and we'll be back with more of Ray right after the break, so stay tuned.